So it was Operation Barbarossa versus Operation Uranus, a Roman god. So why do they have the leader of the Holy Roman Empire, who led the troops into the crusade, and why did they counter it by saying Operation Uranus? Because both sides are serving Rome, and they're fighting over which Roman fucking families are going to rule the world. So in Stalingrad, how did the Russians manage to win? They were taking buildings. They were keeping the battle close to the German lines, and they shipped out all the food. They called it the Harvest Victory in 1942, I believe it was. They had the Harvest Victory. You had Field Marshal Theodor von Bock, Frederick Paulus, Hermann Hoth's 4th Panzer Army, all in Stalingrad to kick ass. And what was the point? The point was that these people didn't have the resources they needed to win. So everybody in World War II, before the Berlin Wall, acknowledged that food was key. Controlling the food means controlling the politics of the world. It means winning individual wars, battles against revolutionaries, and battles against armies as well as battles against civilian unrest. So what happened over there at the Don River, huh? Who became the Don and the Don River and the Volga River? So you had the Italians, the Hungarians, and the Romanians. Romanians. Not that I have anything against these people. They were conquered by the scum, and they had to join them, except for the Italians. And of course, Lucky Luciano negotiates their surrender later on. So what happened after this? After the Luftwaffe was bombing on motherfuckers, 1,000 tons of bombs were dropped. I'm reading from my notes, the 369th Croatian Reinforced Infantry Regiment, as well as strategic bombings. The Soviet Air Force, which I'm going to kill this fucking name, but I'm in a hurry. That's why I made that mistake with Nana and Ninil, which I'm going to forever beat myself against my head against the wall because it's such an obvious. Well, anyway, it's the Vojno Vozdušni Sily, the VVS, okay? They were swept aside by the Luftwaffe. They were getting their ass kicked, you know what I'm saying? Then you had the 1077th Anti-Aircraft Regiment. Okay, you have the Panzer Divisions. You know what I'm saying? This is normal fucking blitzkrieg tactics. The engineers, the light infantry, heavy infantry, the tank divisions, and the Luftwaffe. They're trying to move quickly. They're trying to work in coordination, and they're trying to coordinate and kick your ass. And they've been using that same tactic ever since. So it starts turning into sniper warfare, urban warfare. Remember I showed you that clip from that one movie? I forgot what it's called. The one with the kid and shit. Oh, Enemy at the Gates. Okay? It starts turning in that type of warfare, where you have snipers in buildings, and you have Soviet snipers. And I'm not going to get into it, but, when the Germans reach the Volga, they're exhausted, and they're already exhausted before the operation. So when the Soviets launched their Operation Uranus, their counteroffensive, okay, what unfolds after that is quite, let me pull up some, this picture I got about it. You know what I'm saying? So you can understand what, I'm saying. There was also Operation Mars, okay? It was Uranus working with Mars. And there was pincer movements involved. There was Operation Winter Storm. You have to understand the names are not just chosen by accident. Operation Little Saturn. Okay, what the fuck are they talking about here? Okay, we got Mars, Uranus, Little Saturn, Winter Storm. What else do I got in my fucking notes so I can bitch about? Because these motherfuckers, man. I'm going to tell you like this. Not that I'm going to do it like a bitch, but I'm going to complain either way. Okay, what happened to the Battle of the Kursk, huh? All these are in the movie, that one movie. They're talking about this type of shit. Stalingrad, the Kursks, the Volga River. Okay, what happened over there at the Don River and the Volga River? Little Saturn and Winter Storm. Okay? And the casualties, those 91,000 POWs taken at Stalingrad from Germany. And 27, a third of them die within weeks because they were starving and they're not going to, feed the fucking prisoners. So So, you know, the field marshal, it says here in my notes that the field marshal that asked Hitler to surrender, but Hitler promoted him instead and said no German officer will surrender. And oh yeah, I was gonna pull up that picture for you. My bad. Here we go. Let's finish it off here. All right, here is a map of, I believe this is the counteroffensive, Operation Uranus. And as you can see, this is a shitty fucking picture, but basically what we're seeing here is the German fucking, you know, the movement of troops. This is pretty much irrelevant to my fucking video, so we'll just end it there.